Hello students, welcome to MJC Learning. Today I am going to teach you the subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy, and the topic name is Accounts of Not for Profit Concern. Okay students, we have already gone through the theoretical part of the lecture, and you know what is the meaning of NOP, that is a short form of Not for Profit Concern. In NOP we have already done the final accounts. In final accounts you were given trial balance and some adjustments. Are you correct? In NOP, they give you receipt and payment account. I think receipt and the payment account is the word which you have already learned in your 11th standard. This term was used in cash book. Do you remember it? And what was the cash book? The cash book has a recording of all the payment which you have made and all the receipt which you have received. इन शॉर्ट अगर मैं कैश बुक के बारे में बोलूँ तो इसमें ये जो भी था, जो भी पैसा आपने खर्चा किया बिजनेस के लिए वो था, और जो भी पेमेंट आपको आया वो सब चीज रिसीव और पेमेंट अकाउंट में होती है. Now, what is the question asking you? Following is a receipt and payment account of Satara Sports Club. Prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Now see, इन लोगों ने आपको income and expenditure account बनाना बोला है. Income and expenditure is somewhat like your trading and profit and loss account को एक cocktail कर देंगे तो वो income and expenditure account बन जाता है. Okay students? But one thing I'll tell you, in income and expenditure only revenue expenses will come. What do you mean by revenue? Revenue means which is required to run the business on day-to-day basis. We have two type of expenditure which already we have done in our theory lecture: capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure means this expenditure we are doing it for the longer period. Longer period मतलब ज़्यादा समय के लिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने लैंड खरीदा, मैंने एसेट्स खरीदी, एम आई करेक्ट? जो भी एसेट्स के ऊपर जो खर्चा होता है वो लॉन्गर पीरियड के लिए होता है, दैट इज मोर देन 7 years. और रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर मीन्स एवरी डे आपको जरूरत पड़ती रहती है ये सब खर्चे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको सैलरी देना है, बराबर है कि नहीं? आपको रेंट पे करना है, आपको रेंट रिसीव होगा, आपने ये खर्चा किया, ऑडिटिंग फीस दी, ऑल द एक्सपेंसेस विच आर रिकरिंग इन नेचर. Recurring मतलब which is going to happen year after year, month after month, that is recorded in income and expenditure. But receipt and payment account के अंदर आपका revenue भी होगा, capital भी होगा. So इसमें से आपको revenue अलग कर देना है, capital अलग कर देना है. Revenue will be recorded in receipt and payment account and capital will be recorded in the balance sheet. Okay, but in this problem they are asking only your income and expenditure account, so we'll be writing only an income and expenditure account. Now see, the year ending is 31st March 2019. That means our year has started on 1st April 2018 and the last date was 31st March 2019. So your financial year is 2018 and 19. Now see, first part is balance brought down, cash in hand and cash at bank. Now this is the opening balance. You know, cash in hand, cash at bank is a balance sheet item, and plus this is the opening matlab this is on the first day of the year. First day of the year matlab this will go in the last year's balance sheet. Subscription. Now say it's a sports club. Club means club अपना business कैसे चलाता है, उनका revenue क्या है? Subscription. See, you have to subscribe to the club, then only you are able to allow to go to the club. So 2017-18 मतलब last year का था, तो ये last year के balance sheet में होगा. 2018 and 19 मतलब this is a current year income. 19 and 20 मतलब कुछ बच्चे last year आते साल का अभी से payment कर दिया, so this is a prepayment. So this will go in last year balance sheet. This will go in income and expenditure account and this will go in current year balance sheet, जो हम फिलहाल नहीं बना रहे. अगर हमने करंट ईयर का बैलेंस शीट बनाया होता तो 19-20 का वुड हैव गॉन इन करंट ईयर बैलेंस शीट. अगर हमने ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट बनाया होगा तो 17-18 का ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट में और 18-19 का हमारा इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर. सैलरी, ऑब्वियसली सैलरी हर मंथ देनी पड़ती है ना. यू आर गिविंग सैलरी एवरी मंथ टू द एम्प्लॉय, सो सैलरी विल कम इन income and expenditure account. Rent, इंक्लूडिंग 2000 फॉर 2017-18. सी लास्ट ईयर का कुछ पेमेंट होगा जो हमने अभी दिया है. Yes, so again this 2000 will go in last year और current year का खाली 3000. So current year में we will be writing 3000. Electricity शादी every month expenses. Fixed deposit. Now see, fixed deposit is an asset. So this will go in balance sheet. Printing and stationery. Again, printing and stationery is a recurring in nature every year. So that will come in income and expenditure account. General expenses. General expenses means again expenses including 500 paid for next year. नेक्स्ट ईयर मतलब आते साल के लिए पे किया. सो दिस इज प्रीपेड. तो जनरल एक्सपेंसेस में से हम लोग 500 माइनस करके बैलेंस शीट में डालेंगे. स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल परचेज बाय बैलेंस. कैश इन हैंड में इतना बैलेंस है, कैश इन बैंक में इतना बैलेंस है. ऑब्वियसली ये कहाँ जाएगा? बैलेंस शीट. Entrance fees. Entrance fees, subscription you are giving every month. Entrance fees होता है whenever if you want to become a member of a club, you have to pay an entrance fees. Okay. Donation for the building. See, this donation you have received, but it's a specific donation. Specific donation मतलब person has given this donation only for making of a building. You cannot utilize this donation for anywhere else. Are you getting me? So ये जो डोनेशन अगर आप बिल्डिंग का रिपेयर कर रहे हो, बिल्डिंग को वापस से बना रहे हो, बिल्डिंग को एक्सटेंशन कर रहे हो एंड ऑल दैट, सो दिस मनी विल बी यूज्ड देयर. इंटरेस्ट अगेन आपको रिसीव हुआ है. सेल ऑफ फर्नीचर whose book value was 8000 और आपको मिला है 4500. आर यू गेटिंग मी? चलो फिर आगे देखते हैं व्हाट आर देयर इन द एडजस्टमेंट. Outstanding subscription for current year is 4500. Outstanding means you are going to add in the subscription. Second, income receivable, so it will go in asset side. Outstanding rent. Again, rent तो खर्चा है. You will be adding in rent, and second will go in balance sheet. Liability side, we have seen this in profit final accounts. Entrance fees to be treated as revenue expenditure. See, entrance fees को क्या बोला? Will be treated as revenue. Revenue बोला इसका मतलब it will come in income and expense. Sports of raw material as on 1st April 2018 was 6000 and 31st March 2019 was 14. So this is your opening stock, this is your closing stock, and something have you purchased. So you will be removing material consumed. This will go in last year balance sheet, this will go in the current year balance sheet, and whatever you're consuming will come in current account, income and expenditure account. नाउ लिसन लिया बच्चों. चलो अभी हम इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर बनाएंगे. सो अब नॉर्मली अगर एक बहुत ही आसान तरीका बोलो ना, पेमेंट इज ऑल एक्सपेंसेस, रिसीव इज ऑल इनकम. फर्स्ट विल डिवाइडेड व्हाट इज द कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर, व्हाट इज द रेवेन्यू. रेवेन्यू होगा वो इनकम और एक्सपेंडिचर में चला जाएगा और कैपिटल होगा वो बैलेंस शीट में जाएगा. चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दैट. So we'll start with the income and expenditure account. Okay, chalo. I have drawn in the books of Satara Sports Limited income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. See, this is your expenditure comes on debit side, income comes on your credit side. Now, और हमारा कैश में अलग होता है, रिसीव डेबिट में होता है, पेमेंट क्रेडिट में होता है. हम चलो पहले वाला देखते हैं. सी फर्स्ट वाला आइटम आई ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन टू यू. दिस इज बोथ द आइटम्स इज योर balance sheet item, so it is not going to come in income and expenditure. Subscription also I've explained it to you. 2017-18 will go in last year balance sheet, 18-19 current year income and expenditure, and 19-20 will go in current year balance sheet. So we'll write here, I have done this in the red because there is some adjustment in it. So I'm going to write here to subscription. What I'm going to write here? To sorry, this is not an expense, it is your income. Am I correct? We have seen it here. It is what? See, it is receive. Receive matlab income. Income means it will come on your credit side. It goes in the opposite side, bachcho. Yeah, yaad rakhna. Okay, students, it always comes in your credit side. So by subs, yes, It is subscription. How much is your subscription? 44,500. Okay students, कितना है आपका subscription? 44,500. Again I'm repeating, 17 will go in last year balance sheet, 18 19 in current year, 19 20 in coming year balance sheet. Salary is an expenses. So देखो opposite side में आएगा, इधर buy था तो यहाँ पे आएगा to salaries. No adjustment, so directly in a outer column. Yes. After that you have a, what do you are having? You are having a rent. Now see, rent included 17 18. See, 17 18 is last year ka, so not considered. So we will be taking rent only 3,000, because 5,000 minus 2,000, current year is 3,000. So I'll be taking rent 3,000, or you can write this way also. You'll write here to rent, it is 5,000 less paid last year. Yes, how much was the last year? 2,000. So current year का हो गया 3,000, and then there is one more adjustment. You can write this way also students. Okay, so 5,000 was totally you paid, 2,000 was the last year, so current year का 3,000, and then we'll see electricity charges is 1450. Okay, chalo, then you'll write here 2 electricity charges. Yes, how much was the electricity charge? 1450. As there is no adjustment, so directly in a outer column. Okay, fixed deposit. I told you what is fixed deposit. It's an asset, so it will directly go in balance sheet asset side. Now printing and stationery is again your expenses, so you're going to write here printing and stationery. Yes, printing and stationery. Again no adjustment, so directly outer column 750. Okay, so students, we have done all these items. Chalo, we'll go to the next page. Entrance fees, entrance fees I have done. We'll write entrance fees on your credit side, and then we'll decide what to be done by it. Okay, I think we have read the adjustment. It is said entrance fees is to be considered as revenue one. So directly you'll write entrance fees. Yeah. So you'll write entrance fees directly in the outer column, because you have to treat it as a revenue expenditure. So entrance fees, we have done it. After that you have building donation. Obviously I told you donation for building, it is a specific donation, so it will go in liability side as reserves and fund. Building fund, donation for building fund. Interest is rupees 600. Interest is again my income, so I'll write here by interest. Yes, how much is the interest? 600. So I'm going to write here interest 600. Then you have receiver money, sale of furniture. You have sold the furniture. Furniture has become old. Because it has become old, it is now not used for it. टूट गया है, खराब हो गया, तो आपने इसको बेच दिया. Now see, आपने बेचा, how much you have sold it for? 4,500. Obviously, whenever you sell something in the scrap, you always get the less value. So you got only 4,500, but the book value was 8,000. Do you remember what we used to do in depreciation 11th standard mein? What you used to do? You used to, from book value, you used to minus the sale price. Whatever, if the book value is more, sale price is less, you are going to suffer a loss. And if book value is less, sale price is more, it's a profit. So here you can see it. 8,000 was the book value. 4,500 the sale price. That means obviously I am suffering a loss. So कितने का loss suffer हुआ मेरा? 8,000. Yes. So what is my loss? Yes, 8,000. So 8,000 minus 4,500. Yes, so you are having a loss of how much? 3,500. So loss means, yes, students, what do you mean by loss? Loss means it is an expenditure. So it will come on expenditure side. Okay. So 2, loss on sale of furniture. Okay, students, how much loss you are suffering? 3,500. So 3,500 you have suffered the loss on sale of furniture. So here we have completed with the debit side. We'll come to credit. General expenses include 500 paid for the next year. So next year means prepaid. Okay, so general expenses is again an expense. So you'll write here 2 general expenses. How much is the general expenses? 5,500 less what we say we pay for the prepaid. Am I correct? How much is the prepaid? 500. So your current year expenses comes to 5,000. Okay, you have to write this way. This is called, sometimes we call this as an hidden adjustments, correct? Now sports material purchase was rupees 40,000, and sports material, we have some adjustment here. Your stock of material on 1st April was this much, 46,000 and all. So you're going to write here two, you know, you're going to write here you're going to write two material material consume. What do you mean by material consume? Material means how much you have used it. Okay, so here it is opening balance. Yes, opening balance was how much? 6,000. Add purchases. So current year purchases was 40,000. That comes to 46,000 less closing stock. Yes, less closing stock. Closing stock was 14,000. So this comes to 32,000. Okay, see here it was 6,000 were opening, 40,000 was purchase, and 14,000 was closing stock. So you are going to add 6,000 plus 40. You have already done is, yes, 6,000 plus 40,000 minus 14,000. See, you get how much? 32,000. Okay, that is over now. And then the last item is your balance carried down. Balance carried down, cash in hand and cash in bank directly go to balance sheet asset side. Now adjustments are remaining. Outstanding subscription for current year is 4,500. You know what happened with outstanding? Outstanding is always added to the respective expenses. Yes, so I'm going to add it in the subscription. Okay, so I'm going to write here add outstanding. out as outstanding. How much was the outstanding subscription? Yes, outstanding subscription. Your subscription is your students. Add outstanding. Yes. How much is the outstanding subscription? 4,500. So when you add this both, it becomes 49,000. Okay. 44,000 plus this is 49,000. And then next it is outstanding rent is 1,000. Okay. So outstanding rent is 1,000. So you'll write here 1,000. So total current year rent is 4,000. Are you getting me? See, this outstanding rent is your liability. So this will come in balance sheet liability side. Outstanding subscription is an income outstanding. So it will come in balance sheet asset side. So by this, I think we have completed our all the adjustments also. Entrance fees will be treated as revenue. We have done sports and material, everything we have done it. Now only thing is remaining is our totaling part. So now let's start, students start doing the totaling of it. Okay. So now we'll do the totaling of both the thing and we'll try, as already in the explanation we have told you that what is going to happen. Now see 49,000, clear this out, 49,000 plus 8,000 plus 600. So this is coming to 57,600. Remember it, 57,600. Now we'll do the totaling of our credit side. Okay, see here it is 5,000 5,000 plus 4,000 plus 1,450 plus 750 plus 3,500 plus 5,000 . What is happening? Some mistake in totaling. 5,000 plus 4,000 plus 1,450 plus 750 plus 3,500 plus 5,000 plus 32,000. So this total is coming to 51,700. And earlier total was 57. So I think credit side was bigger. So I'll minus 57,600. So I'm getting difference of rupees 5,900. I'm getting a difference of rupees 5,900. In this, we are not going to write profit or loss. What we write, if we get more, if the debit side is more and credit side is less, we write deficit. And if credit side is more and debit side is less, we write surplus. And this surplus will be added in balance sheet in capital account. Okay, now 5,900. So this become 57,600. This was a total, and here also 57,600. Okay, students. Now just see. We'll revise once again. See this account. I'll again repeat it. You are having a cash account. The cash question will be given you as a cash account, and cash account have all capital and revenue expenditure. You have to differentiate between capital revenue. See here, all revenue. Salary is a revenue. Electricity is revenue, printing and stationery is revenue, loss by furniture, it's a loss, so loss always come in income and expenditure. General expenses revenue, material consumed is also a revenue, then subscription and all. So by this we have got the surplus. Okay, students. Chalo, thank you. Have a good day.